Hey guys, welcome back to Matcha and Trade. This one is just a quick one, just to show you a penny stock trade that's also possible. Here we have the stock MDJM. It started its life this morning at the position of let me just mark it out for you. At the price of 0.1790. That was the price this morning, and as you can see, it's had a short squeeze all the way up to almost 0.3, well 0.2657, and it's had a pullback since this huge squeeze up to this point. It's had a quick pullback, squeezed again, and had another quick pullback. The moving lines, the moving averages on my chart at the moment are, I'll show you, I use the triple. So we have a 5, 10 and 20 simple moving average. So the yellow is 5, the blue is 10, and obviously the other one is 20, the pink one. So normally with the penny stocks, if you use these moving averages, it's kind of quite good pullback and, you know, support lines. As you can see, it's holding the 20-day moving average quite nicely. This is just a pullback before it will try and break through the resistance zone that I've got up here between 0.27 and 0.28. So let me just mark the top of the resistance so you can see. So that's basically what I'm tracking at the moment. So there's two ways to play this. If you're, you know, new to this and you're from the UK, you could use trading 212 to do this. You know, basically you buy shares, but obviously you buy at the point before it squeezes all the way up. So you would have bought in at here 0.17 or 1.8. So had you bought in there, you would have ridden this, you would have taken this squeeze all the way up to 0.3 and maybe beyond. I mean, the two outer bands that you can see here, this here, the green outer band and this red outer band, that's what's called a Keltner channel. So that's one way for you to see if a squeeze can actually reach to those high levels. So obviously at the moment it could potentially hit 0.33, and once the squeeze is over, it'll drop back down to where you started earlier this morning. So at the moment, as I say, that was a pullback, and as you can see, it's now squeezing to break through that resistance zone that I've marked out. If it breaks, as you can see, it's trying to hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th time it's trying to break through this resistance zone. So this resistance zone, like I mentioned to you guys, it's where all the it's basically where all the sellers are sat. You know, they've accrued this stock obviously at this point. They must have accrued it from like way back. So at this point they're making quite, you know, a lot of profit. They're making bank at this resistance price point. So they're all wanting to sell out of these shares, and until they've all sold out of their shares, you as the buyer, you can't really make much of a move. You know, they're all selling out of their shares. Once they're all the sellers have gone, then the buyers can then break through this resistance and make, you know, go a lot higher. And at the moment, beyond this, if you go to a higher time frame, if you go to the 4-hour, you can see where this price had shot up to before. So back in February the 3rd, not a few days ago, it had shot up to 0.4. It squeezed all the way up to there. So from this point here, you can see that that's kind of like the next point before the squeeze is over, and then it can go as high as it wants after that. Because if you go on to the weekly, on the weekly, you can see that it can squeeze almost all the way up to like 1.8 or $2. That's like the maximum, you know, not really the maximum because it goes beyond that. If you go into a monthly chart, you can see how high this stock can go. It can this penny stock can go almost to 0.9. But at the moment, we're on the levels of, you know, reaching, sorry, not 0.9. Let me just scale this out properly. So it can almost go to $10. So that's the ultimate. And it was back in 2021 when this stock was back at $10. So at the moment, this stock is a penny stock I don't really know too much about this company. It's just basically a penny stock trade that people do with this stock. So if I go back to the 30-minute, you can see that we're trying to break that resistance zone to get past, well, to get past 0.28, to get at least to 0.3 or 3 cents, because I think this is an American stock, I'm not sure. It's a penny play that I'm doing basically. So here we go, we're back on the 1 minute time frame. So you can see it's tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times to break through this barrier, this resistance zone, where all the sellers are like dumping these shares because obviously they've made bank and they want to get out of this share. So yeah, it's trying. There's still too many sellers there. It's a battle, like I said, it's a battle every single day between the bears and the bulls. Once all the bears have gone, you know, once they've shorted this stock, then it's time for the bulls to buy everything back up again. And your support zones are the 5, 10 and 20-day moving averages with penny stocks. So as you can see, yeah, there's just too many buys at this zone at the moment. So it's trying its best to break through. It's not really, there's too many buys until they've all sold out of their shares and there's no buyers left. That's when the bears, that's when the bulls be in control, and they'll take this penny stock back up to past 0.3 of a cents. Yeah. So yeah, so if you play this with shares, as I say, you can paper trade on trading 2-on-2 with shares. You don't lose anything. It's just a case, you know, if the shares go down, you just wait for it to go back up and then get out of your position with break even. So you don't lose anything with shares. It's options that you lose. Options is where, you know, it's a contract that you've bought. So when the times ran out with your contract and you haven't, you know, made the gains, or you have made the gains, you're under a contract time. But with shares, you hold them forever. You can hold this forever. A lot of people play Faraday as a penny stock, and they wait for these squeezes to occur, and then they, you know, sell out the position. And it's obviously, you know, it's a great way to learn how to trade stocks and shares with shares, trade stocks using shares. And then obviously, you know, I wouldn't just leave your shares there when you can get out of them, because, you know, you haven't got the time to play these squeeze plays. Then obviously just wait until you get your shares back to the price that you bought them at, and then sell them back out, and then obviously you haven't lost anything. But if it's, you know, something for you to paper trade and learn how stocks move. The other thing to mention is I'm using Heikin-Ashi candles. So with Heikin-Ashi candles, it averages out the red and green candles. So it's easy for you to see. It's easier for you to see when there's a continuous uptrend, like here in the green, and it's easy for you to see when to get out, because as soon as the red Heikin-Ashi candles are forming, you know, really it's you know, it's either a pullback or it's, you know, the actual stock is just dumping. So yeah, at the moment I think this stock may keep going down to the next, you know, point that it can be bought up again. So there is kind of some buyers that are sat at this level, but whether there's enough buyers to sit at this level to keep pushing this stock up, we'll wait and see. Yeah, so like I said, this is just a quick video just to show you how to trade penny stocks on Trading 212. As I say, it's a free platform in the UK. You can, everything's, you know, there's simulated online trading for you to test out with paper trading, so you don't have to use, you know, so you're in a simulated environment. You can start learning how to do this, and then over time, once you're comfortable, you know, with the actual functioning of the actual app, you know, how to sell, how to open, all the good stuff with this app, then obviously at that point, and you understand, you know, the movement of the stock, and you're quite happy, you know, with how your emotions play out, then obviously you can then go and trade with real money. But obviously, as I say, that's up to you. You know how good you are, or how, you know, how much more you need to practice. I'm just basically showing you guys that this is, you know, something possible if you're interested in stocks and shares and making, you know, some basically side income, if that's of interest to you. I wouldn't go crazy with like this kind of stuff until you're really good. I mean, even if you test it out with a few pounds, you can see, you know, how good or how not good you are, but then you end up just losing, you know, a few quid, which isn't really much. Until you get really good with, you know, simulated trading, then obviously you can play shares for real with penny stocks. This is just a quick clip about penny stocks. If you know, hold other shares, you know, actual you know, really good solid shares like Nvidia and Tesla, then obviously it's just a way for you just to create extra I suppose additional investment money. Yeah, I mean, some people say, yeah, just invest everything you have, but then there are opportunities in the market for you to like build upon a small part of your capital and then put that back into your investment, you know, for that stock or that share. Yeah, so as I say, there is a support level here. You can see there's a support. There is a support. It keeps bouncing back at this level. So there are enough buyers to keep trying to break past this resistance zone. Once it breaks past this resistance zone then becomes a support zone, and it'll bounce. It'll keep going higher and higher. Anyway, yeah, so that's really just a quick update, just to let you know that this is a squeeze play for today. It came on my Trading 212 app because I had some levels marked out. So as soon as I saw that it was starting to break out earlier on down here at 0.770, as soon as I saw it started to break out of here, I took an interest and then placed, you know, bought some shares in it, hoping to break this resistance. I'm basically going in and out. So I guess you know, it's a 1 minute chart. So obviously you don't have to set that much time out for this. If you want to swing trade and hold it for a day, I wouldn't with penny stocks because you don't really know which day they squeeze. But as soon as you've charted it and they do squeeze that day, then just focus your attention for, you know, a few minutes on that chart, and then obviously take your gains and move on to another play. Okay, thanks guys. That was just a quick update for this penny stock, my first penny stock on this channel. My channel is Matcha and Trade, and my tagline is, as always, matcha tea and out, guys. Bye. What a beautiful day. It's the first time it's been sunny in such a long time. Hi guys. I'm just kind of vlogging at the moment, as you can see. Don't know if it's better this way or this way, but anyway, there's the lake. How beautiful is that lake?
Chim trắng ha. Chim trắng.
So welcome to Matcha and Trade. Today's like a really sunny day, so I thought I'd take this time just to catch up with you guys and just do like a normal walk and talk. It's kind of different from sitting in front of a screen. Kind of, you know, it's nice to get out into the fresh air, nature, you know, especially when it's sunny. In the UK you don't really get that much sunshine, so when you do, it's kind of nice to get out and, you know. Anyway, so yesterday I did a trade with Nvidia, and I uploaded that obviously without any, it was just really audio talking through the trade. So I guess if you guys want to watch that, just you know, look at my playlist and consume trading information, I guess, or whatever is helpful to you. So recently on YouTube there has been like a crazy, basically my feed is just giving me loads of small creators being blown up by YouTube and getting monetized within 30 days. So I'm basically also on this journey. This is day 3 of my 30-day challenge, and I guess whether you believe it or not, it's worth a try. It's only 30 days out of your life. All you really need to do is just pick up a camera phone, everyone has one these days, and just hit the record button and basically, you know, just go through your you know, your daily routine, as in kind of, I suppose if you have an educational content, that's quite useful, or you have, you know, a lifestyle content, that's kind of useful. But I suppose, you know, most people, even if they just open up a channel just speaking, you know, on subjects that are relatable, or even, you know, that they find is interesting, that they'd like to share, that's also good. But anyway, it's all worthwhile in the end. If anything, it gets you to learn some new skills. I suppose that's always useful. Any type of new skill. It depends if you enjoy learning. I suppose if you enjoy learning, that's always a good thing. Wow, check out that view. How beautiful is that? Like I said, today's like unusually sunny and not really that cold. It's kind of mild, but it's obviously, we're still in, you know, it's only February, so I wouldn't call this spring season or anything like that. So yeah, so I think the first kind of news feed that I got through, I mean, in terms of, you know, being monetized within 30 days came through, I think it was Dante London or something his name is. And then there was also like DoorDash, and her name is spelled D-O-U-G-H. She appeared on my channel. So yeah, so these two like channels, they kind of like, for some reason, just appeared. And I have to show you this. I can't get over how blue everything is, just so blue. That's just like a picture perfect painting, really, isn't it? Like, look at that. It's incredible. Yeah, so DoorDash and Dante London, they were the first two that came onto my newsfeed. And at the beginning I was kind of intrigued because you'd think it's like clickbait because a lot of people were saying YouTube is on easy mode, YouTube is on easy mode, jump on, jump on. And then and then you can like see all these other small YouTube channels saying the same thing. So you think, is everyone hopping on the bandwagon just to like make the most of this trend? So then anyway, so I looked into like bigger YouTubers, and with their channels, they were also kind of like wondering, what is this? Is this like a real thing? So they're obviously getting these contents from small YouTuber creators saying YouTube is monetizing everybody within 30 days. Just, you know, just upload every single day. So here we are. I'm also, you know, I've also been bit by the bug. So let's give it a go. Who knows? This walk is like really pretty today. I'm really enjoying this. So as I say, like my channel is to do with trading, and it's obviously a journey that I've started about 2 years ago. I'm still learning a lot. I also enjoy drinking matcha tea. That's also really healthy for you. I have like 2 links down below that you can, you know, buy and purchase some matcha tea through their sites. It's affiliate links, but as I say, going forward, it'd be, you know, quite a, I suppose quite a, like, you know, a good experiment to see how well this channel does. But yeah, so Matcha and Trade, that's kind of like the 2 combo that I've gone with. Yeah, so crikey, how hard is it to like speak for so long? I suppose you have to like think of things to say in advance. No, but really this was just an update just to show you the power of, you know, trends on YouTube. I mean, in the past a lot of people have, you know, tried it. I've looked at it a few times, but you know, in the past I had full-time jobs, so I used to think, oh, who's got time to do YouTube? Because obviously it's kind of, you know, doesn't really pay anything unless you're, you know, like Mr. Beast and you're a huge channel. But today, guys, February 2025, there seems to be the trend. It's still going. So hop on, don't miss out. Okay, I'll catch you back later.